In the end, what are your thoughts on the game?
I didn't think there was anything in the game until 75th minute, until they scored. I thought tactically we were spot on today. Come away from home to a side that are obviously fighting promotion in the top three, on good form like what we are. But a moment of madness really. Come from our throw-in. It's come from a long throw-in. Our game management after 75 minutes was poor. Whatever you do, I spoke about it before the game. We set up to actually counter what they did. One long ball, one hopeful ball, and the lad who's just on his own up front with our two, he gets fronted, fronts us up and sticks it in the near post. So all that hard work for 75 minutes, the game plan has just come from a lapse of concentration, not defending properly, and then we looked like we was going to concede 8 or 9.
What can you put that lapse of concentration down to? Because like you say, for 75 minutes, it felt where we were, it was just going to finish 0-0.
Yeah, well, that's comfortable. It was comfortable, weren't we, for 75 minutes, and that's what it was like early season. You set up how you want to set up. I thought the lads worked the socks off again. I thought discipline-wise was good. Everything you want in a away performance was superb for 75 minutes, but the game lasts for 95. And if we can't defend properly for 95 minutes, or our game management can't be right for 95 minutes, you're not going to win a game of football. It's our throwing in the final third. So we set up how to take our throw-ins, and defensively, how we get in. I said it all the time. I said it all week, and I said it before the game. The one lone striker we were marking, two of us are marking him. He gets in first from a long hoop down the field, and twists us up and puts it in the far corner. It's just poor defending. And then the game management after that, instead of sticking together and making sure we keep at one, we might nick a set piece late on, like Jaffa's header at the free head at the back stick. If it's 1-0, then you've got a chance, but we go to pieces for the last 15 minutes and we're at 6s and 7s, and again lose the game. It could have been more.
So do you feel, because the second goal came, do you feel that you pushed too many men forward at that time of the game then?
No, I didn't ask them to push them forward. It was a case of just another, a ball in the box. I think Stainsfield's in the box with Ash, and they break on us again, and we should have men behind the ball. It's game management. We can't keep managing from the sideline. We can set up how we want, and we can ask them to do certain scenarios, but lads are playing on the pitch. The game management's got to be better. We're 75 minutes into a game away from that. See the game out. We're going to try and win it. What we're going to do, put 6 men behind the ball. When it's at 75 minutes, make sure we keep a clean sheet. I want to try and win it. So we've gone to try and win the game by saying, and we've got a man up defensively, and that one man, twists us up and scores.
But plenty of positives, particularly from that first 75 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent for 75 minutes. Disappointing for the lads, really, because they've come to, like I said, it's not easy coming here. They've got some very good players. We adapted to the change that they made. They went to a boxing midfield, and we dealt with that. Everything was good, and like I say, you can't switch off at this level. You switch off, don't get tight, defend. If you don't defend right, for 95 minutes, you won't win a football match. And lots of positives to take. I thought Jordan Richard was outstanding in midfield today. I thought he was excellent. Real star out of the whole, both teams, not just our team, but I thought he was different class. And there's a lot of really good individual performances. Look at last week where we conceded 6. We was bang at it again for 75 minutes, but the game lasts for 95.
And how do you feel Liam King slotted in?
Yeah, I thought he was good. We set up quick to match them up today, and like I said, the game plan worked tactically. I thought was spot on. Got to grips with the game really well, and the lads must take credit for that, because we changed formation without working on it, because this is what's happened on Thursday with certain scenarios. We couldn't really work on our shape, so it was off the cuff today and went man for man, and like I said, for 75 minutes it worked really well. Liam King slotted into midfield alongside Jordan and Shane really well, and I thought, first half where we broke, Jordan and King linked up in the box. Loads of positives, loads of positive forward, but how we've lost that game of football, I'll never know. Well, I do know, because we switch off, but that should never have happened.
Is that something you'll work on during the week to make?
It's something I'll address. Because that can't happen. I said to the players before, you can go on a winning run, you can go on an unbeaten run, but you lose back-to-back games, FA Cup and League, you can soon go back on a losing run if you don't do the basics right for 95 minutes. And again, maybe we thought we could get away with certain things. We can't, but I said we're the signing of Liam King, obviously the signing of Craig Kings are the likes of in the summer. Gradually we want to get better as a football club, and I can't accept people making errors like we did today.